guys, Garage 79R, and we're in the Yaris. We're actually on my favorite back road right now. About to go over that bump. But I got the trans back from P-tuning. It's fantastic. Shifts excellent. The clutch type LSD is working really well. We are doing 45 again. I'm going to try to match what I did in the gray car the other day. Actually, I think the Yaris is slightly worse. And a little bit more up and down motion versus the Earl kind of just takes it and kind of skipped the beat a little bit, and that was it. But anyway, I mean, it still takes it well. This clutch type LSD is definitely something to get used to. I have a helical in Earl, so it's real smooth and progressive. And this one, there's a little chatterness down, low speed, like parking lot speeds, maneuvering speeds. But when you're actually driving it and putting the power down, it's fantastic. It gave me the same. When I first did the LSD trans in my white car, which is the actual trans is now in Earl, the gray car. When I was doing my track day stuff with NASA, I ran it a while with the original transmission, original C150 transmission, and eventually I shattered it. So then I got my hands on a C50 trans with a helical TRD LSD, and I remember from one of the first laps around Summit Point, I put the hammer down, and this was actually before the turbo, so I was still only making 90, 91 at the wheels. And I remember going in like turn one, hammer down, and instead of it just kind of pushing out a little bit, it like hooked and yanked me around the corner. And that was just a fantastic, sensation to experience. And I have the same thing in this car. I haven't like fully sent it, but I've driven around some corners aggressively, and I've gotten the same sensation. So that's awesome. It just takes me back. I don't know. That was probably about 11 years ago when I first experienced that, and it was pretty wild. I just did. Of course, I didn't do it on camera, but I did a little drag strip launch. This car always wheel hopped, pretty much no matter what I did, what tires, what pressures, doesn't matter. If I'm doing an aggressive launch, it wheel hopped. I just did one about 10 minutes ago, smooth as silk. I don't know if that's something to do with the LSD or my current alignment specs, because I don't launch this car like that often because it always wheel hops. That's just never bothered. And there's been a few geometry changes, and of course the LSD, so I don't know what made the difference, but I'm happy I can be a little more aggressive with this car now if I want to, and not feel like I'm going to break something out of it. So, but it's back. It's running fantastic. I know I use the word fantastic a lot. You could actually turn that into a drinking game. But I'm happy with it. The chatteriness down low can probably be annoying for some people. For me, it just goes, yep, I got more traction. Like, I just deal with it. It's a good turn. It's a blind turn, so you can't go full send because you don't know what's on the other end. But it's a nice constant radius turn. It's another one of my favorite back roads. But yeah, the car's running great. I've been thinking about changing the front dampers, but now that I'm living with it again, because I'm daily driving the Yaris because save gas, I don't know. I'm starting to kind of like this now. So the Yaris is on Tokiko Blues, and they have quite a few miles on them, but they're still firm as I remember. But I'm on stock springs right now. The big Ultra Racing front sway bar, I don't remember, I think it's 25 mil. And then I have a 22 mil adjustable white line in the back, like full stiff. And actually there's room to drill it to make it even stiffer, and I might even do that. But The car ride's good. My biggest complaint is I feel every little like undulation in the road. I heard the term for this, and I can't remember what it was, and I remember what video it was that said it. It just doesn't spin. I'm not trying to smash gears right now. So the car kind of just, it's not jarring your face or anything, but you feel every little thing. And actually the Fortune Autos do not do that at all in Earl. And it gets annoying sometimes. Some roads aren't bad, some roads are worse. So it just really depends on the situation, but it gets really annoying that I feel every little thing in here. And I don't mind feeling stuff, but I don't need to be doing this shit. So I would love to do coilovers on this, and if I were to get coilovers for the Yaris, I'd probably get the Tanabe Revel. Maybe it's Revel, because they're more of a touring setup, and that's what I want this car. I want it to be slightly softer. I'd like to put my drop springs back on, but that just skews everything else. I like the way it looks. I mean, right now it looks like a damn truck. It sits so damn high, but with the drop springs, it was pretty much exactly a 2-inch drop. And they were the highest rated springs, like highest spring rates that you can get in the stock, fitment. And they were great. They actually rode real nice. Really not a whole lot different than stock springs, just lower. But I might, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to change the front dampers at the very least. But just a small little Yaris video. Yeah, it's fun to drive. I got my open intakes, and it makes a little bit of noise. This car is just too good. With Maryland, every back road has houses on it. Or there's like no back roads with nothing on them. It's just, everything's developed. Actually, you know what? We'll do a drag launch. Hooks and goes, no axle tramping. I love this car. Alright, I've rambled on enough. Hope y'all have a good day. See you on the next one.